Now, I love saying I told you so, but to be fair, even I didn't see this one coming. The Essex Police has had to pause, well they didn't have to, but they chose to pause the use of live facial recognition cameras due to racial bias concerns. This is according to Sky News. Now, effectively, the rundown is, in order to catch people in, local cities and stuff like that, the police force will go and park a van and it just scans everyone walking past. And if you're on their wanted list, i.e. they've got a mugshot photo of you and you're currently wanted for something and you walk past this van, it'll pick you up. So, if normally I suppose it's repeat offenders, you walk past the van and then they've got you. So I can see the appeal for it, because if you're just a police officer, you're not going to know the face and recognise everybody that's wanted for every crime in this city or even maybe the next city over. But these AI police vans, they are pretty good at that. Now, I don't agree with mass surveillance. I think that it's an overreach from the government. But it's quite entertaining to see how this has panned out for the Essex Police, and I'm sure the other police forces are having the same thing as well, where apparently more than half of everyone that was picked out for these, criminals that were picked out were black. And so what's happened is they've said, well, this is racially discriminating, we can't have it. Is it not just ironic that all the well, not all, but a disproportionate amount of the criminals are just black people? They've not stopped to think, is this racially discriminatory because of the fact that the technology is racist, like Grok claiming to be Mecha Hitler? Or is it just looking at the statistics and saying, okay, well, that guy's walked past and yeah, he might happen to be black, but he is actually a criminal wanted for thieving. So it's just interesting watching the police spend all this money, because they've said they're going to have 50 of these vans in the police force, and yet now they're just shooting themselves in the foot. The police force has said that 1.3 million faces have been scanned since August 2024 up to February 2025, and that only led to 48 arrests, which is about one arrest for every 27,000 faces scanned. And there's only one mistaken intervention. But I did used to be the sort of person that would say, well, if you've done nothing wrong, you've got nothing to worry about. But the problem is, who decides what doing something wrong is? Now, if I go and upload a video and I say I'm sick of this country being invaded, people, I am now part of groups, and I'll make another video about it. I'm part of some Facebook groups just to sort of do a bit of earwigging and see what they're saying, and they literally report people like me to the police all the time. And so when you hear about the fact that we arrest, as in the British police arrest people for being hateful, they're not doing that out the blue. They're doing that because these deranged leftists go and report them to the police, and the police feel obligated to make an action against it. So, yeah, I'm no longer content with having mass surveillance, because I know that things I say online are sometimes technically illegal.